Alright, in this video we're going to do a bag of $200 worth of nickels. You see right there is a Canadian nickel. I did spy a 1945 silver war nickel over here, but it's gone now. But if we look over here, right there I believe. Nope, not there. Yeah, moved. Also, there's a 1942 silver nickel over here also somewhere. It's a Philadelphia. Anyway, we'll get this bag. We know we got at least 2 silver nickels, and we'll bring it back in when we have a good find. Alright, so I got the bag open. A little bit of nickels here. I already found a 41 Philadelphia. And here's a 1961 Canadian, so the Laureate head, the young head. So 2 good finds already. And look down, and this looks like we found a 43 Philadelphia war nickel. So now we know there's at least 3 in there. So we'll get that one up here, and we'll get back to the hunt. Not very many nickels in, just a handful. Okay, the other war nickel I knew was in here somewhere. I actually popped out of the bag. It's right there, and that's a it's a 43 as well. So that's actually 2 43 Philadelphia war nickels now. So I don't know if maybe it was a 43 assault, but it might be another 42 up here somewhere. So we'll keep looking. Actually, right here. Look down and saw a P on the back. So is that a 40? Nope, another 43. So that makes 3 43 Philadelphia war nickels. I don't know. It's a lot more to search. So 3 war nickels so far. At least 1 more. I might have saw 42 instead of a 43 on one of the nickels. I don't know, but I guess we'll keep the search going, and we'll bring it back in on the next find. We don't move very much as far as getting more into the bag. This is what we have right now. There's our 3 war nickels, a few finds. We found another Canadian. We found a 1960 Philadelphia for a buck. That 72 almost has full steps. There's another one. I'll actually bring it back in. So we got another war nickel here. That's an S mint mark. And there's that. Yep, that was the 1942 I saw in the end. So 1942 S. So I found that one. So it makes number 4. So I know there's at least 1 more. There's a 1945 I saw either on this edge here or that edge over there. Anyway, we'll get back to the hunt and bring you back in on the next find. Alright, next handful, and you look in here and you see there's 2 off-colored nickels there. We got a Philadelphia mint on that one, and that's 1943, and that one is a 44, and that's a Philadelphia, and then there's a 1957 in there. I don't think there was anything else. Maybe that one is a 59, but I believe right there is another war nickel. So let's see here. Yeah, looks like another 1943 Philadelphia. So right now we're sitting on 7. We just got 3 more plus the 4. So it looks like somebody dumped a bunch of war nickels, which we'll take. All right, very next handful. See that edge right there. Oh, it's a Philadelphia. Oops. And we got another 1942 Philadelphia. So I kind of spread them out up here. we know we have at least one more there. That makes 8 up here. So it seems like it's going to be a lot more because we're still not very far into that bag. Literally that much. I mean, that's it. So anyway, might go through like 4 or 5 handfuls, bring it back and show you what we find, and then just keep doing that even if there's war nickels in it, because this might take a while. Okay, so we're this far into the bag now. Still not very far. That much left. Back down there. We have 8 up here, and we found 5 more war nickels. So we got 43 Philadelphia, 45, it's hard to see, Denver, 45 Philadelphia, a 45 San Francisco, and a 43 Philadelphia. So we get those 5 added up there, and that'll be 13 now. All right, we're back with a little show and tell here. We have 13 war nickels up there that we showed you before, and we have 4 more to add to that. So we got a 1945 San Francisco, a 45 Philly, a 43 Philly, and a 43 Philly. So we'll get those added to the top, and then we do have a 38, but it's a Philadelphia, 239 Philadelphias, and that's kind of a close or a quick look at everything else right now, and then 4 Canadians. All right, we'll get through some more handfuls, not even halfway through the bag yet, and we'll bring it back and show you what we find here in a little bit. All right, just bring in and show you what we found. We have a 1944 Philadelphia, so we found one since we last brought you in, but I bring you back in because as I was bringing a handful out, that little guy right there slowed down. So, got a buffalo nickel on the bag, and looks like no mint mark. And we got a 1936, and he looks to be kind of beat up, but I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's a good date, not rubbed off or anything, and back looks good. He just has a few issues. Anyway, we'll keep going and bring him back in when we have some more finds. All right, so that bag is done. It really slowed down. I'm thinking all the war nickels are probably in the first half of the bag. We did happen across 2 more. There, we got a 45 Denver, and we have a 44 Philadelphia. So we're gonna get these added up here real quick, and we'll give you a wrap up of what we found. So we'll go through the nickels down here first. We got a 38 Philadelphia, 239 Philadelphias. We have a 40 San Francisco. We got a stack of 40 Philadelphias, some 40 Denvers, a couple 41 Denvers, a stack of 41 Philadelphias, 42 Philadelphias, 46 Philadelphias, 46 Denvers, 47 Philadelphias, 48, 49 Philadelphias. Got a couple 51 Philadelphias, a 52 Philadelphia, a 53 San Francisco, a couple 53 Philadelphias. There's a 51 Denver also down here, and a couple 53 Denvers. Looks like 454 Denvers, 255 Denvers, 56 Denvers, a 56 Philadelphia, a couple 57 Philadelphias, just a stack of 57 Denvers, and we have this really great looking 57 Denver down here. It's got a lot of luster still on it, a few dings, but the steps are almost full. So that'll probably replace the one that's going in the book, and this is a book filler as well with that series. So a few 58 Denvers, a few 59 Denvers, a couple 59 Philadelphias, and then up here don't think we have the 60 or 61 Philadelphia yet, so we saved those out. Get a couple of nice 72 Denvers. I'll probably see if that'll replace one of the other books we have. And then this coin here, you see how thick the rim is up there, the off strike, and how it is down here in the bottom. So not a coin in great shape, but it is off center. That's the most off center I think I've found a nickel. And the back looks to be perfectly on center. So that's kind of cool. You might keep it, not quite sure yet. Up here we do have 3 2009 Denvers. We have our 1936 Buffalo nickel, and then our Canadians, we got a 61, a 66, a 78, 89, and 99. And then the finds of the bag, the $200 bag we did, are going to be all these war nickels up here. So we got 42s, 43s, 44s, and 45s. Not going to go through all the mint marks because it would take a very long time. But looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18. Looks like we got 20 of them. So we got $1 worth of war nickels. And I looked it up a while ago. Those are worth about $1.25 in melt value. So a piece. So that's what, about $24.50 right there. That's pretty cool. Well, we'd like to thank you for watching. If you'd give us a thumbs up, we'd appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, we'd appreciate your subscription. And if you comment, we'll answer within a day or two. Alright, I'm sorry I cut the video off too soon. Forgot to get the album out and add the coins to it. I believe that's 21 editions to the book here, and then that 1957 is definitely an upgrade. So we're adding, looks like war nickels, we're adding 6 out of the 20. All the 43s were Philadelphias. And then we didn't have the 38, but we found that 38D last time. Anyway, this is where we're actually going to end the video, and appreciate you watching.